Everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Viviana, and today's pick a card is going to be how do people see you? What is the first impression you give off? What kind of aura do you give off? Vibe. Also, we will see romantically how you are seen as well. First impressions. So if you would like a reading, you can check below. I have all my information there. If this resonates with you and you feel like it's helped you, and if you're able to leave a donation, always appreciate it. Money goes towards new decks as well as living. I'm a human trafficking survivor, and it just means a lot to me that people believe in me, and I can do this after so long of being gaslit in my life and treated badly. So thank you for being here with me. If you enjoy this, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the algorithm and brings my videos to more people so I can grow my channel. All right, so we have 4 piles here. I took some cards out beforehand, meditated, saw what came up for me, what cards came up, what downloads came towards me with each sign. So we have pile number 1, which is this cute little bottle here, a message in the bottle. Pile number 2 is this beautiful little flower. Pile number 3 is this antique looking ring with turquoise on it. Pile number 4 is this sparkly bow. So if you picked pile number 1, this green bottle here, we are going to begin. All right, so I put a message in the bottle for you, and what came towards me was the word mysterious. I also feel with the green reminds me of good luck here. Maybe you're someone with it looks like a clover almost, so it's like green, good luck. Maybe you have Irish ancestry here, Scottish ancestry for some of you. Let's get the dice rolled and see what kind of impression you give off predominantly. So you're quite an individual here with number 1. You give quite a strong independent impression to people, like you're very prosperous. You really go towards your goals here, because we have like Capricorn energy, so it's really talking about someone who's really motivated, works very hard, and they have a lot of success. They have a lot of optimism as well here. With it all, it's hard work, but there is success to it too. It's a bit of both, but people definitely see how hard you work and the talent you have for getting along with people here. We have happiness. Your happiness really, I believe, brings you those opportunities. People see that when you're happy and you have this smile, that people really trust you, and it brings a lot of success and ease into your life socially. You have a lot of grace here. You have a bit of an old soul here. I believe you have a very smooth, very graceful about you. You have you're happy, but you also have a very peaceful vibe here. We have solid foundation, success with effort. So you have very strong roots. You know who you are. You really have your head up high. People really honor and respect you because you're very wise. You're also very sensitive, and you have very dreamy type eyes. They're very watery eyes here. So you might have could be a Capricorn or a Pisces here. We have Eagle, Triumph over. So you're someone who has been through a lot in their life. People have seen you really overcome a lot, and they wouldn't know that you've been through what you have if you didn't tell them, because of how composed you are with things, and you don't really tell too many people. And then we have peace here already. I feel like with this egg, as I was shuffling the cards, it's like you're a tough egg to crack here as well. You are very stoic at times. So people are not sure when they first meet you what you think of them, because you don't give too much away. But you're very strong in yourself, and it's kind of intimidating for people who don't know themselves well. You're very opinionated. You give your opinion about things. You know what you like. You know what you want. Sometimes people think that you're a little bit, like, some of the things you say are kind of controversial, you know, but you definitely are someone who's also very witty. You're quick on your feet here. You might even be really good at dancing. Also seeing very strong, passionate. I've seen maybe Russian ancestors here as well. And I'm seeing very strong passion here. When you are really, when it comes to justice, when it comes to fairness, you're someone who really holds a torch for the underdog here. You've been in a lot of situations where you felt like you haven't fit in and you weren't noticed. So when you see someone's talent, you make sure that you credit them for it and you acknowledge them because you didn't get that acknowledgement. And you feel like the people that don't get that acknowledgement sometimes are, people are actually really talented here. So I hear that you've met someone here. I'm getting the name Evelyn. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but someone here thinks a lot of you. They're like you're like a mentor to them here. People feel like you're really strongly going towards what you want. You really know what you want. You really have a purpose for it, and you really try to have a lot of integrity with what you do. You're always learning, and you help other people learn too. You're the first person to help people out in school. They need help with things, to understand things. And then we have Jupiter here again. So you're very, very lucky. You may gamble, and if you gamble on off chance, you're very lucky with it because you're strategic, but you also, like I said, you're very smart and you take opportunities. A lot of other people don't, and you have this wisdom about you. You could also be a Virgo here. Yeah, I feel like you've just really rose from the ashes here. And you really care about your health. People find that you're very supportive in very subtle ways. Like when you are supportive or when you agree with something, and people really like that, you know, because you're not over the top so people can trust you. Other people might not like it and think that you don't like them, but most people like that you have that graceful, quiet support you give them. Because they feel like you really know what you're doing and you're very positive. You're always moving towards something positive or something different. It's that expansion. You're always expanding. Very generous person as well here. Spiritual fulfillment. You really are looking for a strong partner here that's very spiritual, fulfilling to you, equally as generous here. You're very intuitive as the purple we have here, especially if you're the masculine energy here. Purple, but and your intuition is what brings you towards a lot of your success as well. And that's kind of something that people know about you, is that you've been there. For instance, there might have been a time, I'm hearing, you were with a friend and a car almost came and you pushed them back, and there's been several times with several other people where the same thing has happened. You have really good instincts, but it's also very serendipitous. Like, it's not like just good instincts here. So what else do we have? Yeah, you're very patient, very solid here. Strong earth signs, a bit of water here. Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. You really bring in a lot of, you're always growing here. You're always growing with your hands. You may be very good with your hands as well. So let's get how people think of you romantically. So people of interest towards you, how do they think of you romantically? What is the first impression that your objects of desire think of you? This is pile number 1. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and guardians for bringing these messages towards those who are watching. Let's pick a card. We've got the 2 of Wands here. We have the 6 of Cups. So you're someone who wants someone equally as passionate. So I see that you really attract a lot of Sagittarians, a lot of Leos here. You also attract a lot of Cancers, a nurturing energy. Also, Scorpios here, you also really do. You're very healing towards people. You may have hearing something about you work with flowers, or you like to work with plants, or you wear flowers in your hair, or you wear a lot of floral prints, and it's really beautiful on you. And the opposite sex really loves the colors, and you're very natural with your wardrobe. Your colors are greens, you know, deeper kind of crimson reds here, beiges to off-white colors, and kind of a light vintagey pink here I'm seeing, as well as you like to wear a lot of, like, with the orange here looks great too. So you're very classic and comfortable with what you wear, and it goes together very well here. The colors just go very well with muted tones and orange. You very much a lot of confidence, representing the solar plexus chakra here. I'm hearing you always have an extra sweater, or you always have something extra with you. Always prepared here. So people find like you are very nurturing, kind of like a nurse, or someone who's just like a botanist or a medicine woman type thing. We have the Seven of Swords here again. Someone who's very witty. They're really on their feet. You know, they'll really you really give them a run for their money. You know, they have to keep up with you here. They have to be clever. You know, you love a good banter here. You are not afraid to, especially even if it's someone new, right? Because this is first impression. With this eagle, you really see the big picture. Is training my eye towards that. You see the big picture of things. That's why you come across as mysterious, because you really want to keep your cards close to your chest until you understand. So you're good at teasing and flirting, but people also love that you are very passionate and you are willing to stand up for what you believe in, even if you just meet someone that you're interested in right away. I'm hearing they better get with it, and if they don't get with it, then you're out the door. You know, you get bored easily, and you want someone who challenges you and keeps up with you and is open to your perspective here. And if they're not, and if you can't learn from them as well, then you can't really stay interested here. A lot of people are kind of intimidated. You've had a lot of different partners, but haven't really stayed with them because the connection kind of fell flat. You wanted more from the situation, and they weren't really able to give that to you. So you're someone who really likes to travel, and you know a lot about different places and different cultures here. You wear really beautiful beaded jewelry, some of you, around your neck. So that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. Please give me a thumbs up if that resonated with you. Leave me a comment to let me know if their perception is right, or if you can see where it's coming from. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 2, this beautiful gold flower here, this is your reading. So we have sweetness here, and we have the pink heart right here. I'm seeing the number 2. So you're someone who's really good in a partnership. You usually have a relationship, or you have really close friendships with people. Usually it's 1 or 2 people. So you give off a Cancerian energy here. The 5th house is very important to you. It's something you really radiate right away as well here. And we have hold on 1 second. You're someone who really cares about other people. You go through, you're very much a mediator. You're someone who really is able to see both sides of the coin here. You are very playful. You might work with children, or you're very good with your children here. You're somewhat of an artist, you know. And we have a Neptunian energy here. So sometimes people think you're a bit idealistic. You have a kind of a romantic style to you. Your hair, you like to wear it in braids or kind of half pulled back here. We have you represented as the Hangman. Kind of a wild card for people though at the same time. We have rhythm maker. You may be someone who plays the drums or is like a dancer, very good on tempo, really good at rhythm here. Loves music. Somewhat of is definitely some type of musician or dancer here is very important to you. So you might have, you might go to clubs and see people a lot there, but you're also very nurturing. Yang energy. You really go for what you want too. You're very athletic. You have a lot of endurance. You're very determined here. Like a gold kind of aura I'm hearing. Let's see, we also have coins. Money is coming to you. We have Valley. Also very deeply have a lot of strength here. This is very similar to pile number 1. You may want to check. You're also very successful, particularly when it comes to money. You always seem to have money, or you always seem to be winning money. Very lucky here. You don't really try too hard for it. You have an easygoing way about you. You're very much love, pleasure, love to have fun here. Sometimes a bit boastful. Sometimes you can be a bit quick to say something, put your foot in your mouth, but you usually mean well. People kind of know it's just coming from like not knowing about something here. Then we have the Two of Wands. Someone's very industrious here. People really see you having the world in your hands. See like an envious energy here. You're also kind of guarded though. You don't you see how his feet are covered here? It's like you don't really want to tell people what direction you're going in. This is covered too. You don't want to tell people how solid anything is, but you have a good you're a very grounded person here. You keep the eye on the prize for sure. You like luxury. You like beautiful things. Seem like kind of a Libra energy here. Let's get some more information. Yellow and gold is a really beautiful color on you. A fiery energy here. Could be a Leo. Maybe you wear a lot of gold jewelry, gold hoops here. We definitely have a Cancer energy, is definitely feeling like very nurturing. We also have a Gemini, very versatile here. Butterfly, really change, You're very good at changing and adapting to a situation. You've gone through a lot of things, but you've never stayed stuck in one problem too soon here. You're always seeking, it always seems, sometimes people, when they meet you, you seem a bit distracted. But you're really listening, you're really actually in tune. It's just sometimes your mind is kind of goes really fast, especially when you're meeting someone. You get a lot of downloads. I see you very intuitive. But yeah, pink is definitely your color here. Could we wear beautiful patterns, really soft colors. Voice kind of soft-spoken sometimes here. Sometimes it's like you almost woke up from a nap, like your voice is very calm. Your hair kind of looks beautifully tossed, You have this really orange yellow aura around you for sure, but outside of that we also have pink and purple as well. I'm hearing something about piano music. Let's see. You often have a dog with you. Some of you have a little dog here. So a lot of people meet you and you bring your dog everywhere with you, and you're very nurturing towards your dog. So people really find you outgoing, and you're kind of on your way, always doing your thing with your dog, and people really think that's cute. Let's see what else we got here. Very calm with the blue. I feel like you're always kind of going, don't have much of a base, and that's fine. You're kind of like a triangle in this way. You go this way, that way. You know, you don't really have one direction. You can kind of go both ways with different things in your life here. You really trust and have a lot of faith, and people really admire that about you. It's really hard for other people to feel like they can have faith in their dreams. You're much of a dreamer. You really hold your dreams close to you and really have this blind faith at times, and it's always got you through. It's definitely had a lot of luck here and abundance with that card that came out. What else is here? So let's see, how do people see you romantically here? Sometimes people romantically, like when they first meet you, go on dates, they feel like, can I keep up with this person? They feel like you're naive, but I feel like it's more like you have trust because things have worked out for you. Maybe things haven't worked out for people you know in your life by doing the same thing, so they feel like jealous, or they feel like you're not telling the truth here. We've got 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Very important for you to have harmony, balance in your life here. We've got Libra energy. You may attract Libras as well. 7 of Cups. Yeah, kind of distracted. You like to have a lot of things going here. You know, you have different tastes, and your social group and your music taste very different from. You don't like one genre. It's very eclectic. It's very different here. We've got the 6 of Cups. I see water's very important. You love swimming. Water's very healing. I'm seeing long, wavy kind of hair. Very grateful. You're very graceful, grateful, and it's kind of still waters run deep sometimes. You come off as kind of really dreamy, but you're very deep and you're very wise because you've had to learn things in your life. You feel a lot quicker than other people. So you have this mistrust, but you also have this really nice playfulness to you where you're willing to give people, to a certain extent, the benefit of the doubt, but you have your guard up, but you're really good at making sure people feel okay and comfortable around you. You're a good hostess when you have parties, and you always look great. I'm hearing you look really great in this skirt, this mini skirt you have, and it's got this really beautiful striped pattern on it here. Patterns look really pretty on you, I'm hearing. Or if you are masculine, more energy, looks handsome on you, or whatever identity you are, it looks amazing on you. You're very good at bringing patterns together. See an artist energy here, love painting. I see also cooking or something to do with blending or mixing things, like maybe bartender, you like making drinks. You're really good at making two things that don't seem like they would be good together here. Let's get one more card before we go on to pile number 3. Some of you play acoustic guitar. You have a very soft singing voice as well. You like to sing as well. You have a very pleasant singing voice. Maybe you sing like folk or country kind of songs here. We have rain, renewal. Look at those colors, so pretty. You have an alchemy to you, and you have a really beautiful heart that extends to all here. You really want to see people do well as well, and you're not afraid to cry if you're happy or if you're sad. And people find that really comforting because you validate kind of their emotions. And you don't do it in a way that's like over the top, So very sweet. You're the sweetheart of this pick-up pile. So thank you for watching pile number 2. If this resonated, please give me a thumbs up. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join my community. Love to have you here. And if you'd like a reading, you can check below for all my information down below. Love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 3, this beautiful turquoise ring with a pearl, a sparkly thing, This is your reading here. Okay, so we have rest. You're very protected because you're very innocent, but you're very lucky. It's like you've been through things, but you're very spiritually protected. People see you as having a lot of guardian angels and being very calm here. We have like rest, we have calm. Things in your life, very calm. You try to keep things really low key. You have like a very chill vibe to you. Look at this, we have rest and nap. Seriously, I didn't just like pick these cards out either. I'm just seeing some of these cards here. So you definitely have this kind of sleepy vibe to you here. Very innocent though, and maybe that's part of it too. It's like, oh, she's so sleepy. You could do something, and catch her off guard because she's only half awake. You also have a lot of good luck. Pile number 1 and pile number 2 are very much like this as well. So I have very lucky viewers here, as everyone is coming up with like attracting a lot of luck in your life. We have Bo. You're very highly thought of. And we have fire. You have strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Interesting. Let's see. And then we have the Queen of Cups, though. So I feel like, your emotions, though, at the end of the day, surpass the passion. Like, the passion's important to you, but people might not know about it right away. But there's, like, little glimpses of it, right? So you may wear a flash of red. Red is an important color here. You give off a sensual kind of sleepy vibe, too. Very carefree. Kind of really like to do your own thing, travel to different places, very laid back energy. Let's get the dice here and see. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for bringing these messages tonight. So we have Leo, very dramatic, in a good way at times. It's like entertaining. You're very good at telling a story here. We have the second house. You like to have a partnership. You like to be in a partnership, so you're usually with someone. You've attracted a lot of luck when it comes to love and friendships at times. Let's see what else we have. Like a Neptunian energy here. So there's a dreamy sleepiness. And then we have like a purity here. Some of you might really be into horses, like horses here. See a horse right there. You look really good in green and blue as well. So very strong.